What's up, everyone? In this video, we're going to be talking about how to iterate over a data frame. We're going to start by creating ourselves a sample data frame, and then we're going to break it into records, and we're going to iterate over the records. So I'm going to say data set. We're going to pull the data set from a previous tutorial. Then we're going to grab this right here, data frame. So we're basically taking this data set, which is a list of records, and we're creating the data frame out of that. But to iterate over this data frame, we can break it back into records. So to do this, we're going to say records is equal to df.to dict orient equals records. We're going to say for record in records print record. Forgot to import random. There we go. So that's how you iterate over it that way. But there's also another way. There's also a few other ways to do it. We can do iter rows. So that's where we Alright, so that's another way to do it, is by iterating over the rows like that. Kind of want to see what type that is. So it's basically a tuple. So what's the next part of the row? It is a series. So it's basically looking at each row as if it were a series. There's the number and random number part of the series. Okay, so that's the next way to iterate over a data frame. There's also iter items here. So that's where we say for label content in df.items. So say for label content and df.items, we're going to print label content. We're going to quit. And there we go. So prints out the label and then prints out the content. Which is interesting, why it prints out all 99. Okay, it's basically, it's looking at each label. It's basically iterating over the columns, and then it's it's iterating over each row for each column. So row one, or column one, row 2, row 3, row 4, and then column 2, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, etc. Okay, so then there is iter-tuples. So for row and df.iter-tuples. We'll print the row. Okay, so it prints out the index, then it prints out each value for each column. So what we could do is we could print the row dot number, then we could print out the row dot random number. Let's count that out so we're not double printing. And there we go. You could also do this, row.index. There we go. So it prints out each column value. Let's see if there's any other way. That might be it. See, I think iter items, yeah, we already went over that. Okay, that's it for this tutorial, guys. If you guys want to subscribe, click the subscribe button below, leave a comment, like this video, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. All right.